You're this perp back with another video, and I just got done watching the Shudder original horror noir history of black horror, and I am so if I could explain this documentary, because it is a documentary, in one word, is inspiring as hell, man. It's so inspiring because I've always, as a black man myself, I love horror. Like, I never had a specific, like genre of horror. I just something about horror I like. You know what I'm saying? It's just the most creative genre. But this is pretty much a documentary just going through all the different like decades of black people in horror, and just really gave me so much information that I had no idea. Like, I was aware of things like Night of the Living Dead. I knew that how big that was, not just for the horror genre, but just black culture in general. Like, to get that backstory, I want to see a movie about Dwayne Jones, because that's a dude that's very, like, I don't know much about, but after watching this documentary, I feel like he deserves to get some type of TV series or something. And I like how they touch up on like things in the 70s, like all the black exploitation films. I'm sorry, I just got tongue twisted right there. And just I really like it. Just gives me so much information. There's so many films that I want to go check out now, like try to go find, because I know a lot of these films that they shown in this, like a lot of the older ones, are really hard to find. That's what most horror movies like that are like not out there like that. You have to find them on like streaming services like Shudder or Netflix sometimes, maybe, but mostly Shudder has all the exclusives, like Ganja and Hess. I really want to see this movie now. I'm definitely gonna go try to find it and maybe do a review on it. Let me know in the comments below. But this really caught my eye, the way they were talking about this film. I'm not gonna spoil too much about this documentary. I just want to kind of give you my feel and gist of like what I got from it. And they also touched on like stuff in the 80s and 90s, how there was these tropes that we were always the first, black characters always the first one to die, or we're always sidekicks, or just stuff like that. Had Rachel Truth on there from The Craft, and how her character kind of changed that narrative. But there's just so much information that I had no idea. With the 90s, how that kind of changed things. With like Tales from the Hood. I don't really like Tales from the Hood 2, but I understand the message in Tales from the Hood 2. But overall, I still prefer the first one, and it's just, and they show you how it, even in modern times, how like things have changed. You're seeing more black people getting put in lead roles and whatnot, or becoming final girls, like Jada Pinkett Smith. Like, just really things that you didn't really know, like the David Alan Grier thing in Tales from the Hood is really interesting. Also, that whole story and backstory the director gives in this documentary was really cool. But I like how they tie everything back to what we got with Get Out, and Get Out was a phenomenal movie. If you haven't seen that yet, I don't know what's wrong with you. You're not a real true fan of horror. I'm sorry, but this is a really this really inspires me, because like I always wanted to get into horror. Even before Jordan Peele came out with Get Out, like I always wanted to make a horror movie. But seeing him, getting all these different, opportunities now. Like, he's doing the Candyman remake. He's got Twilight Zone coming. It's just, and then he got Us coming out next month. Like, he is really a huge inspiration for me to really get down and like really start writing, because I'm a hard person to get motivated, but like seeing this, it's just making me want to do it even more now. And it's just like, I gotta give props to Jordan Peele, man, because he really is a huge game changer for this generation of horror. And man, but anyways, that's all I got for you guys today in this video. Go check this out on Shudder right now. And if you're new to this channel, hit that subscribe button, and I'll check y'all out in the next video. Peace.